Hi, I'm Edison, and I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles, and we'd all eat it and be happy.
Hi, I'm Topher, and I have a heavy flow and a wide set vagina.
Hi, I'm DC, and I don't even go here.
Welcome to Femmes React. We're up to episode 4 after the mess that happened last week. And we found out that Boston is a fugly skank. Oh, I can't wait for the aftermath.
I have feelings. I don't know if you guys have taken the character quiz.
We don't have.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that Edison is Boston, but Topher, you took the quiz.
I did take the quiz
that I peeped onto through our friends over at the BL Lovecast. You know, shout out to Pixie, Heather, and also Kayla and Alexa. And you took the quiz, and also you did a reaction to it. And I know that we're going to link it down here so you can see it. So what did you get?
Listen, I went into the quiz saying, please don't let me be Boston. Don't let me be Top. Don't let me be Ray. Don't let me be Nick. I just went down the list. I'm like, let me be the lesbian. Please let me be the lesbian. Only time in life you'll ever hear that sentence come out of my mouth.
Honesty, girl.
So I ended up getting Boston, and I took the quiz 3 times, switching answers around to see, okay, maybe I can get Mew, maybe I can get Bob. I got Boston every time. So I don't know what this quiz is trying to tell me. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. There were some lies and chicanery happening in I don't know. Although I will say, the little excerpt they had at the end there where they're like, this is why you're Boston, blah, 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 blah. The last 2 or 3 sentences, I'm like, okay, I can vibe with that. I believe that. I don't see that at all in Boston, but I can vibe with that. I relate to that. So yeah, apparently I'm the trouble. I'm the drama, guys.
Oh my goodness, you're the drama of the season.
I'm the drama of the season, guys.
Oh wow. Oh, it's okay.
I promise, guys, I'm not that problematic.
Why are you Boston? What is the reason?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I tried to change my answers for reasons that I thought might get me Boston, and no, I was Boston every time.
You should take the quiz also, Edison, and just post it up. Viewers, family, if you would like Edison to take the quiz, go ahead and comment down below.
Those quizzes aren't even accurate. It's just some person, I don't know, who has the authority? Who has the authority to create a quiz based and to personal? They're all fake.
Comment down below and ask him to take the quiz. He'll do it.
Just lead us right here for you. In your free time.
In your free time. Anyway, so while he takes that test, what do you think about the last episode?
I think that now that I've had some time to let it marinate and look through the comment section, which FYI, especially as these episodes go on and we start talking more and more about Top, it gets so confusing being in your comment section because I'm so used to skimming, and I skimming through my comment section and seeing Top or Toph or whatever and thinking they're talking to me. But then I see all these things bashing Top, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, oh, they're not talking about me. They're talking about this character. They're talking about this character. It's not me. But I think that it is starting to get to the messy place that I'm hoping for. Because in my real life day-to-day shenanigans, I don't have time for any of this messy drama nonsense. Keep me out of it. But when it comes to the TV series, if you're telling me it's going to be messy gay drama, I want you to deliver on this messy gay drama. So I feel like we're just now scratching the surface. If this were Sunday, we ate the cherry, we popped that cherry, we dug into the whipped cream. We haven't quite made our way to the banana yet. We might be getting a little ice cream, but we're working our way into this messy drama Sunday, and
You got Boston?
No, I don't know some of these music questions.
I only knew 2 of them.
But go ahead. I'm sorry, Topher. That's you.
So I think that we're going down a very promising drama-filled rabbit hole, and I'm excited to see where they go. I'm hoping because I know it's GMMTV, and right now we're pushing the boundaries a lot for GMMTV. I'm hoping that they don't like edge me with it. I'm hoping they don't like, oh, we're building up this drama, and now we're going to, all right, this is too much drama for us. We're going to take our foot off the gas, and like, okay, this is as far as we're going to go. I'm like, no, take me, please, take me where we're going. Take me down this messy ass rabbit hole, please, and thank you. I want to explore these messy characters. Yes.
Ladies, do you know who I got? I got Mew.
This is bullshit.
I got Mew. These tests are so accurate. I don't know how they know these things. Wait a minute. Oh my god.
Especially with this series, I feel like and it's just the art of storytelling, we'll get to know more about the background of the person, because we already knew that from last episode that there was a thing between Ray and Mew, so we'll probably see more of Mew and see who he really is.
A good Christian boy.
Right. Mew is a sweetie. What are we talking about? Topher, how did you get Boston? It's so easy to get Mew.
I don't know.
You just have to be honest. You just have to be honest.
I was very honest, okay? All I know is I took it 3 times. I got Boston every damn time. And then I saw Mew as like the most popular choice. Most people get Mew. I'm like, how did I not get Mew then? Why am I Boston?
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Oh, that's why.
That's the only thing.
Okay, newly crowned Mew. What did you think of last episode?
I just think we need to get messy and messier and dramatic. I just keep going deeper. Let's do it. Let's get all this dirty laundry out in the air. I want to see repercussions. I want to see psychological insight. And I want everyone to really hurt, because life is about pain. And I think all these BLs where everyone just gets together neatly is like, they're crying, but you're like, girl, you're crying because you're miscommunicating. This is like crying because there's such a battle between love, friendship, unreciprocated feelings, and trying to decipher between like, do I like this person, or do I love this person, or do I just like their body? I don't know. There's just so many facets to explore when it comes to romance that I think this show could do it.
So you're hoping this series fulfills your sadistic fantasies and with lots of pain and hurt to these characters.
I'm Mew. Like, I'm not sadistic, but
I mean, that's not yet to be proven.
Right. I stay out of the comment section because I feel like this series is going to be just as, if not even more popular than Kim Porsche. And I think that people are going to have their own, like, this is the way it is. If you don't like it. And I'm like, you know what? I've got opinions. Right. Like, I've got opinions, and my opinions are my own. And you can have your opinions, but they're going to turn Mark into the yandere character. And I'm just like,
the young
yandere. In a lot of Japanese media where you have the love interest who gets psycho, single white female, but like it's like
who gets? I feel like he was already.
But it also, this character is something that I haven't seen in GMMTV, and to that extent, I mean, you always see like, you know, people doing light and like, oh, they're finding pictures of you and following you, but never to this. This is to like breaking laws, and that we've like already right. We call it cops. Right. But this is also falls in line with what Nick has been doing with going into his phone, bugging his car and stuff like that. So it's something new that GMMTV is doing, but I don't like it. I don't like the character type. So
Honestly, I empathize with Nick though, even though I'm mute. If Nick stopped his, boundary breaching at this stage, I'd be like, you found out that he was, sleeping with other people, even though you knew he was. And if you're being cheated on, not that I'm saying he was, but for characters that are being cheated on, you want to know these things and you want to have the technology and the access to know these things. I think it's better to do those things and find out before things progress down the line. But
he's not being cheated on because their relationship.
No, I know.
It was not a monogamous one, I hate coming to the defense of Boston, but what Boston said was, "Hey,
defend me, baby."
Right? Is this Boston in the room with us right now? No, I'm just kidding.
Who did you get? Who are you?
I don't believe that all content is available. I didn't take the test because I don't have to, but because I found out like one of the lesbians is not the option, so I'm not taking the test.
Do you think maybe you're Nick?
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying that Boston color? Was like, he was saying the whole time, like, hey, this is not a one-on-one, this is friends with benefits, and it's an open relationship. And so, unfortunately, Nick is like doing this to himself. And he's doing all this, but also that character is not going to stop there. We've seen this character before in this media, and it goes beyond, it's going to go to a dark place.
I hope.
I concur, even as a mute. No, I'm just saying, like, character trope and Nick aside, judging the actions on a moral scale, if this wasn't the same story, if Nick as a character was in a monogamous relationship and he did those things to find out if Boston was cheating, I would support it. But in this context, the further actions, I would not, probably. We'll see how we go.
No, morally it's not great, even in that situation, to bug someone's car.
I agree to disagree.
Because you're just like, oh yes, the ends justify the means, and no. If you suspect your partner cheated, ask them, and if you don't believe them, leave.
I'd have knocked on the window right there, like, excuse me. I got my receipts right here.
Right, you can see them too. It's not a big car. It's not exactly tinted.
I don't know. I support revenge, even though I'm mute.
You just like revenge.
I just think two wrongs make a right, so.
No.
Oh, I'm here. Like, how can I be wrong?
Math ain't mathin'.
Oh, we ain't never gonna get to this episode.
Nick.
Like, do you really even need a listening to device?
He likes the surround sound experience.
เบอร์ฉุกเฉินว่ะ
โหลเลยกูทำกุญแจหายหาไม่เจอไม่รู้อยู่ไหนขอไปนอนบ้างได้ปะ
ได้ดิมึงอยู่ไหนเดี๋ยวไปรับ
Emergency contact.
Oh, okay.
2 years ago.
ทุกคนจะมีหนึ่งคนที่เป็น emergency contact ไว้คอยติดต่อเวลาต้องการความช่วยเหลืออย่างเร่งด่วนบางคนก็เป็นแฟนพี่น้องคนในครอบครัวแต่สำหรับคนที่ไม่ใช่ทั้ง3สิ่งที่ว่ามาอย่างผมคนที่เป็นคนเร่งด่วนของผมก็คือมิวฮัลโหลมิวทำอะไรอยู่อะ
เมาอีกแล้วใช่ไหมไม่ไปรับนะ
เปล่าอยู่บ้านกูแค่จะโทรมาบอกมึงว่ารักมึงนะ
เมาแล้วพูดไปเรื่อยนะมึงอะ
กูขอบใจมึงนะที่เป็นเพื่อนที่ดีกับกูแล้วก็คอยดูแลกูมาตลอดอะ
We're starting off with suicide allegation.
I didn't want it to be this dark.
กูไม่อยู่แล้วอ่ะกูก็ไม่ต้องเป็นภาระใครแล้วใช่ปะ มึงก็ดูแลตัวเองดีๆนะ
เฮ้ยเลไอเลฮัลโหลไอเลมึงทำอะไรของมึงเนี่ยมึงไปแล้วเหรอมึงกินยาอะไรอ่ะเลรักกูเลยกูมีคนเดียวอะแม่กูเขาก็เกลียดกูแม่กูเขาไม่เคยรักกูเลยด้วยกูทำชีวิตเขาพังกับมึงก็ฆ่าตัวตายก็เพราะกูว่าเขาไม่เคยกอดกูอย่างนี้เลยมึงรู้ป่ะมันดูโซ่อย่างมิวมันไม่มีใครรักกูใช่ไหมมิวเพื่อนไงเลยเพื่อนรักมึงกูก็รักมึงกูรักมึงเลยกูไม่ทิ้งมึงแน่นอนไม่ใช่มึง
ใครไม่รักมึงเนี่ยกูรักมึงนะเว้ยเลยแล้วกูไม่ติดว่ากูเป็นเบียร์เนี่ยกูจีบมึงเป็นแฟนมานานแล้วคนเชียร์อะไรเพอร์เฟกต์ได้ขนาดนี้วะดูดิจะไปเวน่ารักก็ได้จะไปเวหล่อก็ดีเห็นบ้านเสือกด้วยเขี้ย
เชื่อมหัวแล้วเห็นไหมเนี่ย
ไอเชื่อมแล้วมึงข้ามกูไปเลยเหรอ กูก็ได้ทั้งหล่อทั้งน่ารักแถมยังเพิ่มความเซ็กซี่เข้าไปอีก
ไม่เอาอ่ะไอ้เหี้ยใครได้มึงเป็นแฟนเนี่ยโคตรสวยมันมั่ว
อ่ะแล้วอย่างมิว
Don't you
อ่ะ
slut shame.
ไม่ต้องโยนมาที่กูเลย
ไอ้มิวอะนะเหี้ยติ๋มไม่ชอบแม่งหรอก
I'm
ไม่ใช่ฟิล
seasoned.
กูเลย
Excuse me. There's nothing wrong with that.
กูให้ไปเลยนะเมื่อวานเว้ย
There's nothing wrong with getting around either. Leave me alone.
Just because I could use some salt and
ไป
pepper.
แล้วไปมึงเมาแล้วไปกลับไปเชื่อมกลับห้อง
ไอ้มิวเดี๋ยวกูไปส่งมันเอง กูจะไปเอากล้องมาถ่ายรูปอยู่พอดีเลยไอ้เชื่อมโอ้ย
ไปกลับดี
Oh, this is the kiss they had or whatever. This is
โอ้ย
the video, isn't it?
โหยเลยพอเผาบ้างนะมึงอ่ะกี่ขวดแล้วเนี่ยเดี๋ยวก็ตายหาพอดีหรอก
เฮ้ย สบาย มึงก็รู้ว่ากูคอแข็งอะขอบใจมึงนะมิว ที่มาช่วยกูคืนนั้นอะถ้ากูไม่ได้มึงอะป่านนี้คงอยู่กับแม่แล้วมั้ง
Did y'all go to the hospital though? Like, I hope so.
มึงว่ากูจะเป็นเหมือนแม่กูปะเฮ้ยเลไม่หรอกเว้ย ถ้ามึงเลิกเล่าตั้งแต่ตอนนี้เนี่ยนะ มึงต้องดูแลตัวเองบ้างนะเว้ย
Oh, that
ยั
didn't
งไง
work.
กูก็อยู่ข้างมึงตลอดอยู่แล้ว
ขอบใจมึงนะมิว มึงจำไว้เลยนะ ถ้าวันไหนที่มึงมีปัญหาอะไร หรือว่าเกิดอะไรขึ้นกับมึงอะมึงโทรหากูได้เลย กูจะรีบไปเซฟมึง เหมือนที่มึงเซฟกูไว้
The loyalty.
Right.
It's lovely.
เพื่อนกันมันก็ต้องดูแลกันอยู่แล้วปะ
He could have been loyal 20 minutes later. All I'm saying.
God, I'm locked out of my house. Please.
แล้วถ้ากูอยากเป็นมากกว่าเพื่อนอะ
Uh-oh. I mean, I would have said yes, Mew, but I don't know about you.
อะไรมึงเนี่ยนายบอกว่าเบียร์ไม่ทำให้มึงเมาไง
กูไม่ได้เมา กูพูดจริงๆมิว
Some music though.
ถ้าจะมีใครสักคนที่ทำให้กูกลับมายิ้มได้อะคนคนนั้นก็คือมึง
It's a lot of pressure to put on me though.
I'm
I
Mew.
saved your life, though.
I'm Mew. I'm Mew. Why are you guys saying you're Mew? I'm Mew.
because I empathize with him.
Oh, girl, what? Boston? This is just the bright
This
side.
is all that was on Boston's.
only-
Oh my god.
Like if this is all it took to get Top all worked up in a tizzy and child, bye. I ain't got time for Top.
I don't either. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
inside. Yes.
มึงอยากมานอนบ้านกูเมื่อไหร่ก็มานอนได้เลยท็อปอ่ะ
โทรไปแล้วว่ะไม่ยอมรับอ่ะ เห็นบอกว่าไปธุระต่อกับพ่อที่โรงแรมอ่ะ
กูมันก็แค่ตัวสำรองอะเนาะพอมึงมีไอ้ท็อปแล้วก็ลืมกู
โอ้น้อยใจอะไรของมึงวะ ยังไงมึงก็เป็นเพื่อนที่กูรักที่สุดอยู่แล้วปะวะ ฮะ
You my best friend.
Right.
Yep.
เสื้อมึงเหรอ
World War.
หัวบอยนะ กล้าใส่นะมึงอ่ะ
No, you still have first clothes. Oh my god. Sisterhood of the Traveling Poor Boy shirt.
เอเล่มึงจีบแซนดิ
กูว่า
I
เขา
mean,
น่า
I was
รั
in
ก
the middle
เล
of
ย
it. He is
อีก
lovely.
อย่าง
Oh, he was trying to get in the middle of it, but
มีแฟนเป็นนักร้องนักดนตรีอ่ะ โคตรเท่เลยนะเว้ย
actually, this.
That's not
ไม่
our
เอาอ่ะ กูยังไม่อยากมีแฟนอะมึงและอีกอย่างอะนะไอ้แซนก็ไม่ใช่สเปคกูด้วย
Depends on what music they play, though.
มึงอย่าสแตนดาร์ดสูงได้ปะวะ เชื่อกูเหอะ ใครเขารักมึงใครเขาดูแลมึงอ่ะ มึงก็เอาไปเถอะ
What about you?
I
Why
was
did you
gonna say,
love
take
it?
home to him and Pice, baby.
กู
No, it's so good. I mean, no, it's not. For baby Keltong.
I'm upset you turned off that one side light and you still have the sun shining.
Right. I could like a blind board or something like that.
He is pretty.
Well, yes, when you wear makeup to bed. That's nice.
He's too drunk to wash his face.
I know, but that is also the kiss of death to your pillows.
Bad.
My baby Keltong.
Oh, we were having a moment. I thought that. Oh, my
กูขอ
bad.
โทษ
I slipped.
แต่กูยังรักมึงอยู่นะเว้ย
We can't be friends.
กูบอกมึงแล้วไง
Oh.
ว่ากูกับมึงอ่ะ เป็นได้แค่เพื่อน วันแรกกูรู้สึกกับมึงยังไง วันนี้กูยังรู้สึกอย่างนั้น ถ้าอยากเป็นเพื่อนกับกูอ่ะ อย่าทำแบบนี้ กูไม่
I
ช
mean,
อบ
that's very fair. Set those boundaries.
I'm gonna go sleep in the living room now.
มึงนอนคิดไปแล้วกันนะว่าที่มึงแอบจูบกูตอนหลับอ่ะมันถูกต้องไหม
Preach, girl. I've been preaching this since my channel's inception.
กูไปนอนข้างนอกนะ
Alright.
มิว
แล้วนี่เมื่อคืนมึงไปไหนมาวะที่งาน
you
กู
know,
ไม่เจอมึง
just
ว่าไม่เห็นมึงอะ
อ๋อเมื่อคืนกูลืมของที่ร้านอ่ะกูเลยกลับไปเอา
ถ้าเราเริ่มน้อยใจใครสักคนอะมันแปลว่าเราชอบเขาแล้วเปล่าวะ
Complicated.
Usually. Sometimes.
This is the wrong person to be asking
มัน
that.
ก็ควรเป็นจุดเริ่มต้น
But he doesn't know that. He just sees thighs. It's like, okay, let me ask.
มึงไปน้อยใจใครมาเหรอฮะหรือว่ามึงแปลกชอบ
Like, look
ใคร
at that smile. How could you think anything bad about him?
มีไหมเนี่ยบอก
Right?
ขอถูกกูเล่าให้ฟังเองนะมึงบอกกูมา
Smile in your
มึง
face.
กับไอ้บอสตันเองไงกูรู้แล้วว่ามึงกับไอ้บอสตันอะไม่ใช่เพื่อนกันธรรมดา
เพื่อนแหละมึงก็คุยถูกคอหนุก
ฮะแค่หนุกถูกคอไม่มีแบบคุยไปแล้วก็ถูก
ๆไอ้ชาติไม่มี ไม่มี
ชัวร์
ชัวร์
Fun to talk to. That's what the kids are calling it these days.
ไอ้ชาติกูบอกว่าไม่มี ไม่มี
ไม่ยอมรับก็ไม่เป็นไร แต่มึงก็ระวังตัวไว้หน่อยแล้วกันไอ้บอสตันมันก็ไม่ธรรมดา ชื่อเสียงมันแรง
นะไม่เป็นไรหรอกกูรู้ว่ากูเล่นกับอะไรอยู่อะ
So, does Buster know who he's playing with? Nick.
Yeah, he's interested in the bad reputation because it might come true on him.
He might come on him. Yeah.
สวัสดีครับ
I think he already has.
Oh my god.
ทำตัวให้ชินไว้นะ เป็นแฟนลูกเจ้าของโรงแรมยังก็ต้องมาที่นี่บ่อย
มา
What?
ดูงานเถอะ
Are you not angry
ไม่ได้
at
มาใน
me?
ฐานะแฟน
Everything's just back to normal, Top?
I mean,
He's not gonna tell him.
he got it out of his system.
ๆ เฮ้ย โรงแรมท็อปมีฟอโต้บูธด้วยเหรอ
Yes, it
ก็
does.
เป็นอีกวิ
That's
ธีหนึ่งที่ทำให้
Boston.
ลูกค้าประทับใจ คือลูกค้าเขาได้รูปภาพ
That's the same one. Did they clean
ใคร
it?
ทิ้ง แม่เราก็อยู่ในบ้านเขาตลอดเวลา ไอเดียท็อปเหรอ
Why is the floor sticky? Ew.
ป่ะ ถ่ายรูปกัน จะได้มีรูปเราเก็บไว้อะ
I mean, I got a phone.
But if it's so romantic and cute, though.
I mean, I could take these pictures on my phone.
Yeah, but they give you like a little strip. I have a strip. They're cute.
โอ้ตามสบายนะมิว
I like those little pillows. The
ห้อง
turquoise.
ใหญ่วิวสวยขนาดเนี้ย เป็นเรานี่ไม่ออกจากห้องนะท็อป ไม่หรอก
What
ห้อง
about
ใหญ่
that?
ก็จริงอะว่านอนคนเดียวเหงานะ แล้วเมื่อก่อนเหงาทำไงอะชวนคนมานอนห้องนี้หรอ ก็มีบ้างตามภาษาคนโสดอะแรกๆมันก็สนุกดีนะ แต่ว่านานไปเราก็เบื่อ หลังๆเราอยากหาคนที่นอนกอดได้ทุกวันมากกว่า
Girl, where's the Jennifer Lawrence gift at Volunteers tribute?
งั้นเราถามหน่อยดิ ได้ดิ ท็อปนั่งกับคนมาแล้วกี่คนเนาะ
Today?
ไม่รู้ดิ เราไม่เคยนับอะ
This year?
Like Samantha.
I'm counting.
ก็ไม่ได้อะไรขนาดนั้นหรอกเพราะแต่มิวถามทำไมอะ
Okay, next question. How many of my
Hey,
friends
Ludi.
have you slept with?
เราก็แค่รู้สึกว่าอินโน
You're like, how many of your friends have you slept with?
ชอบ
Yes.
คนเป็นไง โอ้ยไม่หรอกมิว มิวเป็นแบบนี้ดีแล้ว อย่ามาฉลาดมากเลยเดี๋ยวรู้ทันเราหมดอะพูดว่าไงนะ เราล้อเล่น เราแค่อยากให้มิวรู้ว่าที่มิวเป็นแบบนี้น่ารักแล้ว มิวอินโนเซนต์แบบนี้แหละ เนี่ยแหละเสน่ห์ของมิวเลย
Girl, I'm Britney Spears. I'm not so innocent.
เฮ้ยท็อปตอนเด็กเหรอเป็นไงอะหล่อปะ
No, you're
โตมาเลยเนาะ
How young are we talking about? Like
7-year-old picture of you is
โม
hot.
บิลุกบีนี่คืออะไรหรอ
plane model with a B?
สงสัยคงเป็นชื่อสายการบินมั้ง
Boston
Hey, man.
Airlines? Or
สวัสดีครับขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอถ้างั้นรีบจัดการเลยนะครับ เดี๋ยวมันจะเป็นปัญหาได้อะใช่ เอาตามที่พี่ว่าเลยก็ได้นะ
ไอ้เล่ทำอะไรของมึงเนี่ย
Hey, you're robbing like my fare here.
okay. He's gonna pay for it. Okay.
1,000 พอไหมครับ
yes,
Alright, get off.
absolutely. Girl, Sam does not want to
Like-
see you. I guess. Would you want to be a backup? I guess so.
จะ
Why
ไปไหน
not?
อะ
From
กูจะ
Calton.
ไปซ่อมกีตาร์
Whatever.
มึงทำกูเสียเวลาอีกแล้วเนี่ย
ก็เดี๋ยวกูพาไปไง ไลน์มันก็ไม่ตอบกู
Because you abandoned
เป็น
me.
ไร งอนกู
Yes, I am
กู
upset
จะนอน
with
ทำ
you.
เพี้ยนะ
Yeah.
มึงอยากไปหาใครก็เรื่องของมึงดีวะ
เนี่ยมึงงอนกู
Because you abandoned me in the rain.
งั้นให้กูเป็นโชเฟอร์ให้มึงวันหนึ่งได้ปะ
No, you left me once before.
ได้ปะ
ไม่ต้อง กูไม่ได้รู้สึกอะไรเลยเว้ย
That's a
เฮ้
lie.
ยแซน
Get
กู
off
ไม่รู้สึก
me.
แต่กูรู้สึกนะเว้ย
We had a deal. Leave the money on the dresser and be gone.
I mean, if you're not gonna let him give you a ride, you should let the lift
กูขับ
just
รถให้มึงวันหนึ่ง
not drive off.
นะนะ
Oh, no, you can't say no to Calton's face.
I can. No.
I can.
หยุดทำหน้าอ้อนเป็นลูกหมาสักทีดิวะ ไปดิ
How dare you both? How dare
กูซื้อใหม่ให้ปะ
No.
Yes.
มึงต้องหยุดกับการเอาเงินฟาดหัวทุกอย่างนะเว้ย
Right.
กูอึดอัด กูอยากได้ตังค์ก็จริง
Yes.
แต่สำหรับกูอะเพื่อน ความรัก
You can buy my
Preach.
friendship.
ซื้อไม่ได้ด้วยเงิน
Thank you.
Oh.
เฮ้ยมึง กูขอโทษ กูรู้สึกผิดเรื่องที่เทมเมื่อคืนน่ะ แต่เพื่อนกูมันเดือดร้อนจริงๆนะเว้ย
He was fine.
คนเรามันก็ต้องจัดลำดับความสำคัญของทุกอย่างอยู่แล้วเปล่าวะ
กูเข้าใจ ด่ากูดิ ด่ากูเลย ไอเชี่ย ไอสัตว์ ไอเวน
No.
หรือที่มึงชอบด่ากูไหม ไอภาระสังคม ด่ากูดิ ด่าดิ
กูไม่ได้อยาก
Are we
ด่า
into
มึงอะ
kink shaming? Is that your kink?
อย่าไปทำแบบนี้กับใครแล้วกัน
If someone's like yell at me, I'm like, I'm not going to do it because you want me to do
ไม่
it.
ใช่พอมึงเหงามึงก็มาล่ากูไปนู่นไปนี่ แต่พอมึงไม่ต้องการกูอะมึงก็แค่เคลียร์กูทิ้ง ถ้ามึงยังอยากเป็นเพื่อนกับกูอยู่นะ คิดถึงความรู้สึกกูบ้าง
See, why couldn't that be sand? Bullshit.
Because you're Boston. Because you love the color blue.
And is like,
ก็เพราะกูคิดถึงความรู้สึกมึง
What? Sand is what? Sand is what?
no, I'm not going to say it right now because then we're going to find out like 3 episodes later that there's something.
He's the worst.
Poor Sand. Getting the feelings.
รู้แล้ว ปล่อยได้ยัง กูจะลองกีตาร์
Girl, in a past life, you got betrayed by a police officer and you never got over
เฮ้ยมึง
it.
กูเห็นร้านแผ่นเสียงแถวเนี้ย ไปเป็นเพื่อนกูหน่อยดินะ
Oh, soundtrack.
I miss that.
ปกติมึงชอบฟังเพลง
Going
แน
to
วไหน
record
วะ
stores, just like looking at stuff.
กูเหรอปกติกูชอบพวกวงล็อกฝั่งอังกฤษอะมึง พวก Arctic Monkey Oasis แล้วก็ The Smiths อะไรพวกนั้นอะแต่ถ้าเก่าก็จะเป็น The Beatles Johnny Cash
Arctic Monkeys.
แล้วเพลงไทย
The
อ่ะ
Smiths
ฟังปะ
ฟังดิ จริงๆ กูก็ฟังได้หมดแหละ การมีกูยังฟังเลย แต่ถ้าถามกูชอบพวก Anatomy Rap Beat วง Hype แล้วก็ Selena สินินยาอะไรพวกนั้นอะ
เอาจริงปะกูไม่รู้จักสักวงเลยอะ
ก็มึงฟังแต่เพลงไทย Selena สินินยาอยากลองฟังปะ
Oh, that ice cream lamp. I've seen that in
What?
Wait, what?
He buying you vinyl? Oh my goodness, that's a keeper right there.
I'm sad. Fuck that quiz.
Oh no. Stop it, Boston.
How'd you get in here?
ก็ไลน์ไปแล้วไม่อ่าน ก็เลยต้องมาหาถึงที่
ไอ้ตันวันนี้กูเหนื่อยมากนะกูไม่มีแรงจะมาสู้มึงนะ
เหนื่อยเหรอ งั้นมึงก็อยู่เฉยๆเดี๋ยวกูจัดการเอง
มึงทำอะไรอ่ะ
But girl, you already got it. Leave me alone.
It's the lift. How many floors are in this building?
ไอ้สัตว์มึงหยุดก่อนเรื่องในรถวันนั้นน่ะกูพลาดเองแต่มันต้องจบได้แล้วกูพูดตรงนะกูชอบมิวอยู่
ทั้งที่มันแกเด็กกำลังรวมหัวปั่นมึงอยู่อะนะ
What?
ไม่ถึงได้แล้ว
They're
ใครกันแน่
not.
ที่กำลังปั่นหัวกูมึงหรือเปล่าที่กำลังหักหลังเพื่อนมึงอ่ะมึงกะอะไรกันแน่เนี่ยมึงอิจฉามิวเหรอ
Yes.
คนอย่างกูอะนะที่ฉายมิว
กูว่ามึงเสียห
You
น้า
tell them, Topher.
ที่กูเลือกมิว
Shut up. Leave me
มึง
alone.
รู้สึกว่าตัวมึงเองเหนือกว่ามิวตัวมึงอะทนไม่ได้ที่กูไม่เอามึงต่อกูรู้สึกว่าสิ่งที่มึงกำลังทำอยู่ตอนเนี้ยมันดูไร้ค่าไปว่ะ
Oh,
Oh, soundtrack.
he hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, it was an accident. I accidentally slept with him.
I just belly.
Right.
Who dis? Who dis?
Girl, the guy from the club.
Beam? Nick, why are you still doing this to yourself?
Because he thinks his pussy can change him.
Move on. Even if you have the magicalest pussy. Not gonna work. Wait, do you know his passcode?
Yeah, he fixed his phone.
Oh. Daddy? Ooh. Oh.
Come on, Happy Trail.
That is not Nick's. Look at that. I mean, that is not Boston's body. That's a body double. What did he have a snail trail? I haven't been paying attention, obviously.
What is he doing that is taking this damn long?
เฮ้ยมึงทำอะไรอ่ะ
ถ่ายเซลฟี่ไงทำไมอ่ะมึงกลัวคนอื่นรู้ว่ากูอยู่ห้องมึงอ่ะ
เปล่ามึงจะถ่ายก็ถ่ายไป กูไม่ได้ว่าอะไรอยู่แล้ว งั้น
Did transfer of all his contacts.
กูไม่สะดวกว่ะ
Oh, that little eye. Oh, they're twitching.
Ooh, that switch, Lord.
ถ้ามีรูปนี้หลุดออกไปอ่ะเขาจะเสีย
Oh,
ไม่อยากมี
what?
ปัญหา
Wait, what? House of Representative?
ถ้ามีรูปนี้หลุดออกไป
That's a
เขาจะเสีย
politician.
หาย กูแค่ไม่อยากมีปัญหา
I mean, that's an excuse because I feel like at this point you've got such a reputation they don't need photos to prove anything. Like if there's gonna be a scandal, there's gonna be a scandal.
It's an open secret.
Nick, what are you still holding on to? Move on. Move on.
โอ้ไม่ต้องมาถ่ายรูปเป็นที่ระลึกอะไรกับกูหรอก
Because we're not in a relationship.
แค่มึงคิดถึงกูมึงก็มาหากูอะพร้อมต้อนรับมึงอยู่แล้ว
Damn, I am good at playing this game.
มึงก็ทำตัวน่ารักแบบนี้ไว้แล้วกัน
Kiss my shoulder.
ไม่ต้องเลย แต่งตัวไป ไปแต่งตัว เออ
Oh, he know. He know.
I saw that eye twitching.
Nick knows how to get revenge, even though he didn't really slight you, Nick. Like, what the heck?
I told you, single white female, fatal attraction. It's all coming out. Oh,
Oh, he recorded it. No. Why are you listening to it now?
This ASMR.
Again. And again. Spicy ASMR.
there you go. That's that Patreon content for you.
Why are you mad? Oh my god.
เรานิกนะ มาเจอกันหน่อยได้ปะ เราอยากคุยเรื่องบอสตันอะ
Oh.
โอเค เข้าเรื่องเลยนะ กูรู้เรื่องมึงกับบอสตัน
รู้ว่า
รู้ว่าเคยได้กัน แล้วก็ได้กันอีกที่คืนโฮสเทล
So?
On the beach.
What do you want?
In the car.
I saw it. Y'all weren't exactly quiet.
เอาเป็นว่ากูรู้แล้วกัน
Just say you saw it.
I think it.
ต้องตกถูกปะ
Like you don't have to admit that you recorded. You can just say I saw it.
มึงจะเอาไปบอกมิว
Who? Oh, there's someone I can threaten?
ไม่ กูไม่ได้อยากได้เงิน
Don't want money.
ถ้ามึงไม่ได้อยากได้เงินมึงต้องการอะไรอะว่ามึงต้อง
He
การ
wants
อะไรบางอย่างแน่
Boston.
I want you to stop sleeping with my man. Then he'll be like, I'm
เรื่อง
trying.
บอสตันได้ปะ
ทำไมอะ
Have him.
ชอบมันอะ
Like I'm trying. Tell him to stay away from me. Act like you got all the cards here, Top.
จริงๆถ้าเป็นเรื่องนี้อะมึงไม่ต้องเรียกกูออกมาก็ได้นะ วันก่อนกูบอกไปแล้วอะมึงห้ามมันน่าจะง่ายกว่าห้ามกูนะ
It is the truth.
Like I thought
That's
this
true,
was.
but Top, don't act so smug. He still got this dirt on you.
ก็ไม่ได้อยากเสือกหรอกนะ
Give him some advice. For us. Move on.
แต่มึงอย่าไปจริงจังไก่ตั้นมันเลย
Nasty.
Oh.
กูรู้
Okay.
กูว่าเหี้ยเหมือนกันอะ
Oh,
แล้วมึงทำแบบนี้
I'm nasty too.
มึงคิดว่าจะหยุดมันได้เหรอมึงคิดว่ามันจะรักเหรอ
Again, it's truth, but maybe don't taunt him quite so brazenly, sir, while he still got this dirt on you.
Well, he thought she was coming out here like, don't mess with my man. I'm going to bring it to you. And he was like, oh, whoa. All right, then never mind.
Oh. Who did we? What?
มึงขับรถเฮียอะไรของมึงวะ
Girl.
As
เป็นไร
if.
เปล่าอ่ะ
Hit him with the helmet.
มึงถอยรถเฮียอะไรไปดูเลยวะ
โอเค
รถกูเพิ่งซ่อมมานะเว้ย
กูขอโทษ แต่มึงก็ขับมาเร็วเกินไปเปล่าวะมันเป็นจังหวะที่กูกำลังจะออกพอดีอะ
ไอ้สัตว์มึงผิดแล้วมึงยังโทษกูอีกเหรอ คนที่ควรจะดูคือมึงเวลาถอยรถเว้ย ไม่ใช่ว่าขับรถแพงแล้วมึงจะขับเฮี้ยยังไงก็ได้นะ
กูไม่ได้ขับเฮียแต่มึงไม่สโลว์เองหรือเปล่าวะ คนอื่นน่ะเขาต้องออกตัวแรงก่อนเปล่าวะ
You hit me with a car.
มึงจะไม่รับผิดชอบใช่ปะ
ทำไมกูต้องรับผิดชอบวะ
Oh
กูไม่ผิดดิ
my god.
เมื่อกี้หมอว่าไงนะ มึงเพิ่งเอารถไปซ่อมมาใช่ปะนี่เห็นกันชัดเลยเนาะมึงอะเป็นคนดูแลของไม่ดี
เฮ้ย
Don't just drop the helmet. Use it. Okay, no, I don't
Use
know.
the helmet.
เฮียเฮ้ย
เฮ้ยแซน
ไม่เฮ้ยสัตว์
Listen, I ain't part of this fan group. I'll fight you.
มาดิวะ
เฮียใจเย็นเกิดอะไรขึ้นวะ
ไอ้เฮี้ยนี่มันขับรถชนกู แล้วมันไม่รับผิดชอบ
คุยอะไรวะไอ้สัตว์ท็อป
มึงก็มาดิ
พอก่อนท็อปกลับไปก่อนเถอะ
Well, first give me your insurance information, then leave.
Right.
You still hit me with a car.
Actually, it's probably
Mày
you're
làm
at
cái
fault too.
ไม่เป็นไรอะแล้วมึงรู้จักไอ้ท็อปด้วยเหรอ เชี่ยโลกเป็นกลมสัตว์ คนเฮี้ยไม่ต้องเจอคนเฮี้ยจริง
I don't know him, but
แล้วมึงไปรู้เรื่องที่มันเอาอย่างบอสตันได้ไงวะ
Come clean like Hillary Duff.
ถ้ากูบอกมึงแล้วห้ามบอกใครนะ
Let the rain
Fan của đợt
fall
lót à?
down.
You already are in trouble with life.
Just say you saw it with your eyes. You don't gotta tell them you recorded it.
see what happened
แบบติด
was
เครื่องดักฟัง
that
ไว้บนรถอะตอนมันมีอะไรกันบนรถไอ้บอสตันอะ
Did you bug our apartment? Like, I cannot trust you. Oh, I don't need to hear it.
great. This will help me go to sleep tonight.
But see, unless you also took video, this audio file could be anybody, so you ain't really got any kind of proof.
Right.
Unless in the middle he's screaming, "My name is Boston, and I am getting drilled by Top right now."
Right.
This,
Did you say Boston? Yeah. BOSTON.
What is your date of birth and address?
123 Fake Street.
It's like your little audio clip, baby. It don't mean
Social security number.
I could have just ripped that off of some tube. You know.
กูชอบไอ้บอสตันอะ
That's a mistake.
I'm sorry. My condolences.
กูแค่รู้สึกว่า คนอย่างกูจะเอาเฮียอะไรไปสู้ไอ้ท็อปวะ
Oh, y'all, you're comparing yourself to Top. He ain't all that.
กูเข้าใจมึงเว้ย เพราะกูก็เคยผ่านมาเหมือนกัน
Oh, because he's comparing himself to Mew. He's comparing himself to Mew because Ray is more interested in Mew than is to him. So that's where they're both in the same place.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
ไอ้ท็อปมันเคยแย่งแฟนเก่ากู
Oh, wait. Okay. So I was totally wrong.
Is there another X or is Mew your ex? I got questions.
X.
3 seconds. All right.
Oh, my beautiful Kyoto. Look at it.
มาไม่โทรบอกก่อนวะ บอกก่อนมึงก็ไม่ให้กูมาดิ ขอคุยด้วยได้ปะแป๊บเดียวนะจะท็อปมา
All right. What do you want, Prince Charming? Kiss me while I'm asleep.
So many people in unrequited love situations.
เรื่องที่กูจูบมึงตอนมึงหลับอ่ะ กูขอโทษนะ
You should be.
กูรู้ว่ามันไม่ควรทำ ไม่ว่าจะเป็นมึงหรือว่ากับใครอ่ะ
Oh,
ยังไง
shit.
กูว่าควรขอเขาก่อน
Yes, we love consent.
ขอโทษนะมึง
Okay.
มึงก็รู้นี่ว่าทำไมอะเอาเป็นว่าถ้ามึงอยากมีกูอยู่ในชีวิตต่ออะก็เลิกเคลียร์กูแบบนี้
Sure, it's that easy.
It's just that easy.
กูถามอะไรมึงหน่อยดิ
Why don't you love me? Tell
What
me.
they
ไอ้
do?
ท็อปมันเป็นแฟนแบบที่มึงอยากได้จริงๆใช่ปะ
มึงถามแบบนี้วะกูตัดสินใจเองได้
I'm just asking the question as your friend, but okay.
I just want to know why you don't love me.
I just like to you sure you want to do that? Okay. Let them go ahead and do that, and then
Could he break your heart and you start crying? I don't want to hear it.
God, Miranda, you are so judgmental.
หน้าท็อปไปโดนอะไรมา
no, I'll be like,
ไม่มีอะไรหรอก
so what do we
เกิด
say?
อุบัติเหตุทะเลาะนิดหน่อยอะ
ใครแม่งไปต่อยมึงวะ อยาก
Yeah.
ให้โลกเขาเลยอะ
Oh, okay.
Your boyfriend?
ไปก่อนนะมิว
มาทำไมอะ
Everybody's so jealous of me because I'm the only top here. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a lot of blood.
ไอเลมันชอบมิวใช่ไหม
Yes.
Couldn't happen to a nicer person.
Does Boston like you?
เราไม่อยากมีความรักกับท็อป
Right.
จะบอกท็อปทุกอย่าง เพราะฉะนั้นท็อปก็ต้องบอกเราทุกอย่างเหมือนกัน
Good luck.
ได้ เราไม่มีอะไรปิดบังมิวอยู่แล้วอะ
Lies.
ใช่
Oh my god, this is gonna be
เลชอบเราอะแล้วก็เคยจูบกันครั้งหนึ่งด้วย
Uh-huh.
whoa.
กูทำไม่ได้วะ
Uh-oh.
เฮ้ยแต่มันก็แค่จูบนะ ถึงจะเป็นจูบแรกก็เหอะ แต่สำหรับเราเลยคือเพื่อนน่ะเราไม่มีทางคิดไปมากกว่านั้นแน่นอนอ่ะ
แค่จูบเหรอ
What?
ไม่ได้
Yes.
มีอะไรมากกว่านั้นหรอ
Yes. Do you
I
not
mean, if you're
believe
asking
me?
if I've been in any cars, no, that's
ทำไม
not
ท็อปถึงถาม
happened.
เราอย่างนี้อ่ะนี่ท็อปไม่เชื่อว่าเราไม่เคยมีอะไรกับใครอ่ะเราเพื่อนไม่ลงนะเว้ย
Everybody last episode wanted to desecrate Mew's name, talking about I told y'all. My baby pure and pristine.
Okay.
เราขอโทษนะมิว
So you're gonna complain like Hillary Duff? We're gonna go back to the beginning.
เราท็อปอ่ะ
Your turn
ไอ
now.
โมเดลเครื่องบินที่มีตัว B ใครให้เหรอ
Oh.
ใช่บีมปะ
Oh, Beam? Wait, what was Beam
Mickey
doing in your
Mouse Beam.
apartment? That's true. We forgot about that.
Girl, baby Beam is the
Yeah,
last
I mean,
person
I'm
you need to
not
worry
a fan.
about right now.
แถมเขายังอิกนอร์เราด้วย
Ooh.
ไอบีมันเอเย่นขายยา
Oh.
Oh.
Now y'all here doing blow.
Whoa.
Turn.
Okay.
พวกโคกอะไรพวกนี้เหรอ
That's also another red flag. You shouldn't be dating him, baby. Unless you're into that sort of thing. I'm not judging.
You're
It's,
okay,
it's, it's not my thing.
ก็เปล่าอ่ะ เราแค่ไม่ชอบอ่ะ ไอเลก็เล่นยา
Ray.
ยังบอกให้มันเลิกอยู่เลย ส่วนถ้าเรามีแฟน เราก็คงไม่อยากให้แฟนเล่นยาเหมือนกันนะ
แต่เราไม่ได้ติดอะเราแค่เล่นสังสรรค์กับเพื่อนบ้างอะเรารู้
That's what addicts do. baby.
Okay.
ติดยา
All right.
ทางก็ยังไม่รู้หรอกนะท็อป
Right.
แล้วยังไงอะไม่อยากให้เราเลิกยาเหรอ
I want you
ก็
to
ชีวิต
want to
ท็อปอะ
quit. Yeah.
ไม่เกี่ยวกับเราอยู่แล้วอะ
แล้วถ้าเราเลิกยา เราจะได้อะไรอะ
ท็อปต้องได้อะไรด้วยเหรอ
What?
You get to live a clean and sober
ท็อป
life.
อยู่แล้ว
Oh my god. I don't want Topher and Mew to get together at all. What the heck?
I haven't since day one.
I just need to see the last minute of this movie because
ก็ถ้าเราเลิกยาเพื่อมิวอะ
no,
Don't quit for
มิว
me.
คิดว่าเราควรได้อะไรจากมิวบ้างเหรอ
You get
I'll
a
take
clean
out ice
nose. A clean nose. What about that?
ได้ดิ
What about some fresh air?
ถ้าท็อปเลิกยาได้นะ
เรายอมนอนด้วย โอเคปะ
But like, quit for
This
how
is-
long?
this is
เราจำไม่ได้หรอกว่า
Are we only in part 3? Okay, I thought the episode was about to end. I'm like,
no. This is wow. Okay, so yeah, this is.
I don't think it's gonna work. Whatever the plan is here, it's not gonna work. Like, you can't have someone want to quit drugs for you. Like, they have to want it for themselves. So him like, if you quit drugs for me, I'm gonna sleep with you. I'm like, how long we talking? Am I gonna have to wait another week? Do I have to quit drugs for a month? Is this a year? Because as soon as you give me that kitty cat, I'm gonna go sniff some more. Like, how long do I have to wait? It ain't gonna work, baby. It ain't gonna work. I know Mew's out here thinking his kitty cat can save the world, but it
You
ain't
know
gonna work.
what? And it can't. All right.
But okay, so this is the thing. Even if Top stopped using from that point on, he was using for a reason. There was some coping mechanism. So now he is a dry drunk or non-using addict, and then he still has all of this kind of stuff, and that's going to come out somewhere. And usually with that comes out into the person who's closest to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either going to come out, his addiction is going to be like, okay, he's going to take this form of something else. It's going to take sex. It's going to take shopping or some other thing. And so he still has to you still have to deal with why you're using in the first place. All of that is some deep level shit. That's peeling back the layers of the onion and all that kind of good stuff. I'm glad that this show is talking about it because drugs are in the queer community. It's also good that, you know, he's a high class boy, so he's doing his little coke, he's doing his little booger sugar like that.
ถ้าท็อปเลิกยาได้นะ
เรายอมนอนด้วย
Oh,
โอเคปะ
how do you put on?
Oh, you mean right now? If you quit?
That sounds like a prepaid plan.
You could at least like pick up a chip for like 1 year or something like that.
Oh, you had some in your pocket?
You brought drugs in my house. Got this shit in my. You put it in the water. No.
Man, I'm not gonna sleep with you while you're high.
That's another thing.
Just because he put it into what does that mean he quit me? Oh my god. He's gonna keep
Exactly.
lying to you anyways.
Also,
like he
you
lied
could-
about Boston.
Oh my God, I'm thirsty, and he goes drink the water.
นี่ขี้โกงเหรอ เอาไหมล่ะ
So it's not the kitty cat, but
โม
that's
เดลรถตู้
alright.
บีอะของแฟนเก่าเราชื่อโบอิงมันมีอะไรหรอก
But
What about my friend Boston?
what about
แฟนเก่า
Boston?
คนโปรดเหรอ
Lies, fallacies, and fairy
แค่คนในอ
tales.
ดีตอะตอนนี้ก็มีคนเดียวอยู่แล้ว ยังไงเราก็ยอมทุกอย่าง
Lies. How do you sleep in a house built on lies?
You.
I hope you keep your promise and you only give him a little oral fixation. He don't deserve the kitty cat, baby.
All right, hand
Oh.
up.
What? We're not even going into the details of everybody else? What is this?
นี่ เมื่อกี้โอเคไหมอะ
โอเค
That's all right.
What was it? What y'all do?
ก็โอเค
I mean, it was okay. I had better.
Actually,
Well, no,
you
you
haven't.
I've done better.
Okay, well, that's the thing.
ก็โอเคก็คือดีไง
But what did y'all
เรา
do?
จำไม่ได้หรอกว่าครั้งล่าสุดที่เรามีอะไรกับใครอะเราแคร์ความรู้สึกคนที่เรานอนด้วยแต่เมื่อไหร่อะ
How many people did you not
หมายความว่าไงอะ
care about?
ถ้าเราเล่าอะอย่าเกลียดเรานะ
I mean, could we have this conversation before I gave it up?
ไม่รับปากอะผมตอบประมาณดิคือเมื่อก่อนเวลาเรามีอะไรกับใครใช่ไหมเราคิดแค่ว่าเราอาจจะเสร็จไหมเราจะมีความสุขหรือเปล่า
Like most
แต่
guys.
กับมิวอะเรารู้สึกว่า เราไม่ได้สนใจสิ่งเหล่านั้นเลยอะ
You sure?
ที่ยินก็ดีใจนะ ไม่เกลียดหรอก แต่ว่าทำแบบนั้นอะมันไม่เห็นแก่ตัวไปหน่อยหรอ ก็ใช่ไงเรารู้ คือพอเราได้อะไรมาง่ายเราก็ไม่ได้แกล้งคนอื่นมากเท่าไหร่โหอันนี้จูดตัวท็อปชัดๆเราไม่โอเคนะ แต่ตอนนี้อะเราไม่ได้เป็นแบบนั้นแล้วไง มิวอะทำให้เราอยากเป็นคนที่ดีขึ้น
You're not doing a good job, baby. I tell you.
เราสัญญาว่าเราจะแคร์ความรู้สึก แล้วก็ความสุขของมิวมากที่สุด
How about you prioritize my feelings by telling me about that time you slept with my friend in his car?
อะไรเนี่ยจูบแบบตัวท็อปไงทำไมไม่ได้อะท็อปจูบ
Not again.
Baby Kelton.
กูไปเจอมาจากร้านขายของที่ระลึกอะ
Baby Kelton, you got these
เห
memories.
มาะกับชื่อมึงดี มึงคือเล มึงคือแสงสว่างนะเว้ย
Oh, right. Like
มึ
the
ง
sun
คือ
from
เล
the
ออฟซัน
eclipse.
ชายคนจะสดใส ร้อนแรงไม่ควรมานั่งเศร้านะเว้ยเพื่อน
Oh, right. He's in love with his friend because he helped him out of his depression.
He's still depressed.
Okay, I mean,
เพราะกูอาจจะร้อนจนคนอื่นทนกูไม่ได้
That day.
มีคนเขาชอบแดดแรงๆกันอีกตั้งเยอะ ไม่เห็นเป็นไรเลย เอมิลเป็น emergency contact ของผม แล้วผมก็เคยคิดมาตลอด ว่าผมอาจจะเป็นแบบนั้นสำหรับมัน แต่ตอนนี้ ผมอาจจะไม่สำคัญกับมันขนาดนั้นอีกแล้ว
friends
I
are still
wouldn't go
important to each
that
other.
far.
Yeah. Poor boy.
Now you have to decide between Ray or the poor boy.
กูว่ามึงน่าจะชอบ ปล่อยให้เพลงมันทำงานดู
Put the needle on the record.
Oh, mirror in the sky. What is love?
Looks like he's ready to go to the fair.
It's just the first 10 seconds, bro. We're not even up to the chorus.
ากบินไปกินเบียร์ที่เชียงใหม่เลย
ตั้งเต็นท์ด้วยปะ
กูชอบนะ
Sam, protect your own feelings.
Maybe want to pick up a Liz Fair record. Ani DeFranco.
Come on, Annie DeFranco.
Yeah.
Sam, your feelings. Protect them. Nobody knows how to protect their own feelings.
Oh my god. Why?
นี่แปลว่าเราผ่านโปรมิวแล้วเหรอ
ท็อปทำให้เราเชื่อแล้วว่าท็อปไม่ได้สนใจคนอื่นเลย
Well,
ฮัลโหลไอ้ตั้นกูว่ากูจะยอมท็อปแล้วว่ะ วันนี้กูไม่อยากเข้าโฮสเทลเลยว่ะ อยู่กับมึงได้ปะกูอยากรู้จักมึงมากกว่านี้
Child, I got so many feelings.
กู
No.
มันก็มีทั้งร้อนทั้งฝุ่นแบบเนี้ยแหละ ไม่ได้มีแต่แอร์ฟิลเตอร์ปรับอากาศแบบชีวิตมึงนะเว้ย
แต่กูรู้สึกว่าช่วงนี้กูต้องเลิกเอาไปทั่วแล้วว่ะ ช่วงหลังชีวิตว่างเปล่าไงไม่รู้
huh?
ไอ้เล่
Oh, okay, that's fine. They're allowed to do whatever they want.
Oh, back to Calcium
Oh, look
from
up again.
ending. Oh, okay. Yes, baby. Yes,
Okay.
baby. It's Calcium's day. Well, it kind of was his episode. But why is he driving again? Can we not do something else?
I wonder if we're ever gonna get closing credits with the lesbians.
Oh, they
Right?
weren't even in this episode.
Oh my
She was in a
god.
flashback.
She was in a flashback.
She had her 45 seconds allotted this episode.
Oh my god.
This episode does not pass the Bechdel test.
Okay, episode 4 of Only Friends. Where do we start?
There was a lot. My brain's like fragmenting into so many different tangents because there were just so many things that happened that.
I mean, I have empathy for a lot of the characters. You know, being in a situation where you like somebody and you don't know how to deal with it, especially a friend, that's quite difficult.
It is.
I got a lot of insight into Ray. And there's two stories of addiction in this story. But you really got insight into Ray and his drinking, and now we found out his drug addiction, his coping mechanism. And while at the beginning it was a flashback to his suicidal ideation, or also him trying to kill himself and stuff like that, the continued drinking and the way that he continues to drink is him still trying to kill himself, and he's slowly killing himself. It's a way in which you get blackout drunk, in which you're trying to make the hurting stop and just trying to get some relief from some existential pain or some pain in your life. I'm not giving an excuse for it or anything like that, because it could come to you're hurting yourself and also hurting the ones around you. Especially at the beginning of this episode, with all of that, I got to understand that character more, and also knowing what I know of addiction. So that character so far, I'm saying so far to this point, I don't know what happens, but so far that was written well, and that character development, and that is good. But he still hasn't dealt with that. He still hasn't dealt with the abandonment. He still hasn't dealt with his mother leaving him. He still hasn't dealt with not being wanted. And it's not even not being wanted. I want to say him not feeling like he's being wanted, because Sand over there wants him. It has to sink in. It has to sink in for you that you're being wanted. Everybody else can be around here saying, okay, you know what, you're great, you're wonderful, you're great, it's not. But if it's don't sink in here, like it's an inside job, and he hasn't done the work. It's very interesting, because Sand is somebody who's going to have to go to Al-Anon or whatever, because he is the partner of someone in addiction, and we see how it plays out on the other side. being a partner of somebody who's in addiction, and it's not to villainize the person who is going through the disease of addiction. It's like, this is just some stuff that he's going to have to deal with, and he has to separate it, and there's a lot of interesting stuff on that side to deal with too.
I agree. And I remember like 2 episodes ago when we first got like that flashback of Ray's mom, him finding her dead in the maid, like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I remember hypothesizing it'd be interesting if we explored this whole addiction being part of the bloodline, something in the bloodline. So he might already be predisposed to that sort of thing. And then he's having all of these feelings in him, all these things he's not dealing with. And since he's already kind of got that predisposition to this addictive personality, all it took was just that one little something early on in the process to just get him hooked. And now he's just numbing that pain however he can, drinks. And then we found out from you that he's also doing the coke stuff from time to time. And, he's just, like you said, he is just trying to numb that pain, stop that hurt, because he's avoiding it. He's not dealing with it. And similar to what you were saying when Top and like trying to get him to quit, blah, 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 even if he were to quit drinking, because how many times has someone in this series already said, hey, maybe you should stop drinking. Maybe you should take it easy. Like, I feel like every person in the friend group has told this man to stop drinking at some point. Every time we see him, he's got a drink in his hand. So like, even if he decided that, okay, I'm going to stop drinking, there are still other deep-seated things in him that he is not yet dealt with. Stuff that he may or may not be conscious of. There might be some deep-seated issue that he's just not thinking about, that because he's like, in the first flashback we got when he was talking about, my mom never hugged me like this. No one loves me. I'm a burden, this, that, the other. And even when he was trying to get Sand to make up with him, it's like, you can call me names, tell me I'm a burden on society, this, that, the other. And I'm like, I don't see him as saying that as just casual, okay, I'm just trying to be cute and make up with you. Like, no, I feel like these are legitimate thoughts he has. It's this sort of self-deprecation. And he's like, hey, no, tell me these things, because it's the truth. I've heard it my entire life. Has he heard it from anyone? No, I think he's heard it from himself. He's got these thoughts that he's, again, not dealing with. And sometimes it takes an outside force to be able to make you realize that, hey, there are things you need to deal with. Maybe Sander's going to be that outside force. Maybe he is not. I don't know. But I can see why he had, or has, I should say, such an intense crush on Mew. Because there are, like, I've thankfully, knocks on all the wood, not been through a circumstance like that where like I was in such a low down place and there was this one shining light that kind of pulled me out of the gutter for that day. But I've known people who've been there, and I've seen this storyline play out in all kinds of movies and series and whatnot. And it's that, hey, you were that one ray of hope, and now I'm funneling all of my happiness into you. All of my happiness is dependent on you because you saved me that day. And I don't think it's fair to you. But I can understand why he kind of has this, and I can kind of see that same sort of development happening with Sand, like especially in that last little scene we had there where it's like he's in the bathtub and he's sad and depressed, this, that, the other, and then he looks over the t-shirt and like Sand right now is coming into his life and at a time when he again feels like he has nobody. Mew is occupied with Top right now. Mew is not being the most attentive person to him as a friend, and Sand is kind of being this surrogate Mew character that Mew was 2 years ago. And I feel like while I would love for him and Sand to get together, I don't know that he is. I feel like he's getting feelings for the wrong reasons. I feel like he's funneling these feelings into these people because they are distracting him from his issues and they're making him momentarily happy. I don't feel like it's a sound foundation for a relationship. So I would love to see them together because they're adorable and they have some adorable moments, but adorable moments don't make a good, healthy relationship. He's got a lot of things he needs to work out. And I hope for his character by the end of this, it's not that we're going to get a big ribbon and it's all happy, blah, blah, blah. But I hope that he at least makes it to the point where he realizes, hey, there is an issue. I have issues. I'm avoiding something and I need to deal with this. Even if he ends up single for throughout the rest of the series, I don't care. I would just like him to get to the point where at least he is conscious of the fact that he is using these other experiences, whether it's drugs, alcohol, paying for Sand to be his friend or whatever. He's using all these experiences to escape from whatever it is he's trying to escape from. Someone else talk.
The visual transference of looking at the Ray and then looking at the shirt. Yeah, that was there. I would be happy with something more based in reality to an ending. Kind of like, all right, spoiler alert, the end of Miracle the Teddy Bear. Where it's like, okay, well, we're starting that process of mental healing and stuff like that. Happy with just starting the process because it's a lifelong struggle and it's a lifelong dealing with it. So it's always just starting it. And I think that people can be catalysts, but still they can't be the reason why you keep going. Because you have to eventually pick up that baton and say, I mean, you could start it like for a relationship, but to pick up that baton and just keep going for the long haul, it's got to be for you.
I do feel really bad for it. He definitely blames himself for his mother's addiction, I think. That's really sad for him. You didn't pick that up. You didn't think that.
You're just like looking for words. I think that's sad for him. Like you don't really convince me.
What do you mean? No, it's sad for the character. Like, and then it's even more sad that Mew, the person who helped him through it, he wants something out of Mew that Mew can't give him. So it's like a really unfortunate situation. But in saying that, out of all the relationships, it's the least troublesome one in the show that's being featured. So the other two, I don't even know what to say about them. Like Boston and Nick, I don't know what Nick is doing. Like, obviously, you know, you can't change it. No, he doesn't. He thinks he can change Boston into loving him. And like, there was a really poignant moment where he compared himself to Top, and like, I completely understand that. Like, comparing yourself to everybody likes somebody else so far, and it's easy to compare yourself to the person that they like. And I feel bad for Nick in that sense, in which, you know, you don't have the same qualities as Top. It's true, and Ray, you don't either. So like, it's real, but also Nick, I don't know what the answer is for Nick, but it's definitely not trying to keep Boston. And I don't know what he needs from Boston so badly. Like, all these people are eligible and single, just find somebody else in Thailand. Like, I don't know.
With Boston and Top, like, I thought, okay, last episode, Boston finally got what he wanted.
When are we gonna find out? Like, when is he gonna find out though?
I'd give it like another 3 or 4 episodes. I feel like we're playing the long waiting game with that one.
Well, I think Boston's gonna hang on to it, and so he can break them up, and then Top will be free.
Although, like, we saw the little preview, Mew's like, hey, Boston, I think I'm gonna give it up to him tonight or whatever, which I'm like, I don't know why that's the person you call, but I guess you kind of pushed Ray away right now, so I guess Boston's the so I don't know what Boston's gonna do with that information. I don't know where Boston's headspace is right now. I thought he was going to, okay, I got it done. I proved that I can lay it down, blah, blah, blah. But he keeps coming back. He a boomerang. His ashes keep coming back. And I'm like, what? You already got it. So I guess it's a validation thing. I guess maybe it's him still competing in his head with Mew. Like, yeah, I got it. but I had to go through all these tricks and games, and now I want to prove that I can get it without the tricks and games. I'm just going to approach you in this elevator, and like, I don't know what Boston wants. All I know is he is very much crossing into assault territory with a quickness, and I'm like, I need you to back up, sir. No means no. Top said no. Yes, y'all had a nice hot and heavy thing in the car. That was great. He said no, back up. If Top wants you, he will come and
Rub
pipe
your
you
lamp.
down.
Yeah.
He'll rub your lamp. He'll tug whatever he needs to tug. If I were boss, no. As far as Nick, I don't know. That poor boy frightens me. Like I keep saying, he just feels terribly emotionally unstable. And I'm curious, because I don't know a whole lot about his backstory. I'm curious whether this is just his personality. Like, is Boston the first person that he's been this way with? Is this a trend? Does he do this with every guy he's liked? Does he just have this sort of addictive, clingy personality where it's like, oh, I like this guy. This guy must be my everything. What do you mean you're not my everything? Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Nick. All I know is Top was out here telling everybody, well, the truth, everybody except Mew, telling them the truth about themselves. And it's like, yeah, you hit the nail on the head, but I don't know.
I think, especially with a lot of people, problem here is that they're comparing their insides to other people's outsides. And they're comparing the outside of Top and what they think Top is. And we've already learned that, okay, Top has a drug problem. Okay, so what's really, there's still waters run deep, and there's something really going on with Top. I don't know what it is. I hope there's something else coming out with that, because also I just don't see Top as quitting drugs just like that. So not that it's like, oh, addiction and stuff like that. I don't see in the world of BL. It's just, first of all, he's not going to quit drugs just like that. He wasn't honest with Mew about anything else, about that about him sleeping with Boston or anything like that. So he's Top. He's on top of the learn, but his structure is built on lies. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a whole bunch of, and that Jenga tower is going to come toppling down, and it's just, they're going to pull one wrong thing, and it's going to come all down. I don't know.
What is their consolation there? I don't know. I mean, Top is hot. He's got rich parents. From any perspective, you're very jealous of that. I'm very jealous. I would be like, go.
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't.
I'd be like, okay.
Even if your insides are messed up, I'm like, those are some pretty good outsides. Like, I wouldn't mind having those outsides.
Having those outsides inside me, but
and everybody's insides right now are not great in this show. So,
except Sand and the lesbians. Sand so far has not done anything I find terribly offensive.
Sand is just like simping. Like, I think that's fair enough. Sand is like, let's listen to music, and then he's like, I'm falling in love, and that's fair. That's normal.
I feel like he's far enough outside of this friend group that he's not been tainted by whatever plague is floating around.
But Top stole his ex, so like, I don't know.
Apparently Top stole his ex.
Yeah.
Baby, I need you to get your glasses cleaned. If everyone around you is sitting here saying, hey, this man is awful, maybe you should heed.
Right.
Maybe just look into it.
Nah.
Don't break up, but maybe just...
Nah.
One time, Top saw me in a party, and he punched me. It was awesome.
You know what? If I was me, I'd be like, I don't care. Like, once we get married, I'll have his money, and he's hot. Like, that's why
maybe that's why they made prenups.
If that were the case, Mary Ray, he offering it up. Like,
right.
But Ray's a friend.
And Top something else.
You marrying for money. It don't really matter if you friends or not.
I think Mew's fine. Like, in terms of, yes, there are some red flags there, but the end of the day, Top just needs a little bit more maturing, and then he's fine. You know?
Okay, so I want people to just snip this, and then 2 episodes later, because once again, like I've said before, you're only on the 4th episode. We got a lot more to go, and I think it's starting to get messy. Like it's starting to get, but it can be. I think this may turn into a dumpster fire.
From you, I do feel validated again, because I feel like after last episode, everyone all over the interwebs was ready to just throw Mew to the fire. He is playing games. He is a whore. He is a Jezebel. I'm like, look, I didn't see a damn thing on this phone. So until I get proof he is still a virgin, and look at that. Bitch didn't do a damn thing. All you have is a 2-year-old video of them kissing. That don't mean shit to me. So then again, I'm like, Top getting all upset and worked up, and to the point where it's like, I'm gonna sleep with Boston now. Don't make no goddamn, you ain't got no right, Top. You got no right to be upset about this boy kissing somebody 2 years ago before you were even a thought, when you out here getting ready to fuck his friend in this car. Okay, you ain't got no goddamn right, Top.
But you know how guys do, that's good for me. It's good for the goose, but not for the ganders. You know how it is. You know the double standards that they do.
I know. But I'm out here. I'm championing for the virgins, okay? But at the same time,
Thank you for championing for us.
You're welcome. But at the same time, I need Mew to do better, because he's out here playing this game like, yes, I got all this power, and thinking his kitty cat gonna save the world, and thinking he can just keep throwing it around and like, yep, this is gonna get Top to do whatever he wants, which it's working well now. But I'm like, girl, is as much of a hopeless romantic as you keep painting yourself out to be, is this really how you want your first time to go down? You really want to give it away the first time because he's stopped snorting coke for a week? Like, for me, I was a very hopeless romantic person. I still am. But
now you're Boston.
Now I'm Boston. But like, I remember romanticizing that first time and thinking it was going to be this magical experience, and the harps were going to play, and it was just going to be like, oh, so passionate, and like, it's like, girl, is that really how you want to give it up?
And just to pick it back off of that, it's not even out of romance, it's out of exchange for something. At least in romance, it's based on a feeling. But now it's not even a romance, it's a transactional. Like and that's the base. That is just like, okay, this is a capitalism of
capitalizing my kitty cat.
Booty capitalism. Like, what is it like? So yeah, no.
I don't know. There is a part of me that's semi-exhausted though. I'm like, come on, guys, look for other people. Like, chasing these people who are not good for you. It's just there has to be other solutions.
That is
bringing the rest of the GMMTV crew. Get all the other actors to be viable partners.
Bring Earth back. Bring back Drake.
So that is one of the reasons that some queer people stay in bad relationships. Of course, you have the whole thing about like believing that, okay, I've fed all of this stupid bullshit from like romantic comedy movies and things like that. Like, oh, love is supposed to be doing this. But then also, when you're queer, the dating pool is so small. It's not like in the straight world where you just go out and you have everybody, almost everybody.
I think my only note for this episode also is like, Neo is the only one who gets the expliciter scenes, which I find interesting. Because
he's a whore.
But we're trying to assume that the show is coming from a non-judgmental space, right? But still, there seems to be underlying elements of treating every character a little bit different based on how promiscuous they are. So I'm not necessarily making any statement there, but it's like, why are we only excited for, or we get the explicit excitement for Neo but not the others? Is strange to me.
I mean, so far the only other like
Sand and Ray slept together, and so did Mew.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're like the only other like non-Neo ship that's really done something outside of Mew and Top this episode, but that's whatever. That don't count. Mew and Top, I ain't felt nothing for since day one, so I don't care. They can jerk each other off and without me. That's fine. I don't care. I don't know. I feel like because we're trying to romanticize certain ships, like right now, we're not trying to put Boston in any sort of romantic entanglement. Like, yes, Nick's got these feelings and Nick's romanticizing it, but we as the audience just see that Boston's out here playing games. We don't give a fuck. So I'm not trying to see Boston in this nice, soft, pretty, romantic, blah, blah, blah. But if you want to talk about Ray and Sand, I would love for them to work out. They have such sweet moments. I would love for them to work out, like I said earlier, but like they got a lot of issues, and I'm totally fine if they don't end up together. But like as a ship, I would love to see Ray and Sand work out. I would love to see Mew get something good for him. Boston, right now, I don't care. I don't want him in any sort of working romantic relationship. So I'm like, yeah, just go fuck. You go fuck that guy. That's fine. Let's. But that's just me. That's just me.
I just hope they'll treat the other two, the others, with the same care. If it's not
because I want them to be soft and pretty. They don't fuck,
yes.
They make love.
Give us
the
some
others
hugs.
make love.
Bring in the hugs.
They make love. I think a coupon for therapy should be handed out to every one of their birthdays. Like, they're not just for Nick, just for everybody should be going to therapy. You get a therapist. You get a therapist. You get a therapist. You all get therapy.
I don't know. Access is not a problem for these people as well. So
yeah, they just don't want it. They don't think they need it, which, is probably part of their journey.
Yeah.
I hope someone comes and saves poor Mew, but at this point, I feel like enough people have tried to warn him, like, hey, Top ain't the good guy. He ain't the one for you. And Mew's just like, I'm gonna just go here and just do my things. I'm like, maybe he just need to get his feelings hurt. I don't know. I want to protect him, but I can only do so much.
You can only do so much from the audience, but like you,
I'm coming, Mew.
Right? They were gonna be like, no, you hating it from outside the club. So no, but but he don't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it.
Thanks everybody for watching our episode for reaction to Only Friends. Hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know your thoughts and be civil in the comments. And we will see you next week.
See you later.